Column chromatography is frequently needed to purify reaction products. The preparation of a simple column is illustrated using the apparatus shown here in the form of a glass column with a sintered disc at the bottom to support the column material, a tap and bellows and bung to provide the pressure. The usual material for columns is silica gel, and this first needs to be measured out. There are several ways to measure the silica gel, either by weight, volume, or the use of a special scoop whose capacity has been previously determined, as is used in this demonstration. However you decide to measure out the silica gel, one important point must be borne in mind, and that is that silica is a very fine powder and all operations should be done carefully so as to minimise any dust clouds. The particles of silica in these clouds may be inhaled by yourself or your colleagues and can irritate the lungs and cause longer-term damage. Once measured out, the silica needs to be slurried in a suitable solvent, and this also needs to be done carefully to avoid dust clouds. Once all the silica is wetted, this danger is eliminated. When you have obtained an evenly dispersed slurry, it can be transferred as promptly and carefully as possible onto the column and allowed to settle for a few moments before applying pressure with the bellows to pack the silica into a firm bed. Periodic gentle agitation may be applied to help displace any trapped air bubbles and to help the material pack down. A short length of thick rubber tubing is ideal for this purpose, as illustrated. When the silica is packed down fully, a small layer of fine sand can be added to stabilise the column against disturbance when adding solvent. Any sand sticking to the inside of the column can be washed down with a little solvent. A cotton wool pad is also sometimes used in addition to the sand. You are now ready to start your chromatography using whatever solvent system your TLC work has shown to be suitable. Afterwards, the column may be allowed to dry naturally before disposing of the spent silica into a bag for immediate disposal, or into a suitable container such as an old silica gel bottle for disposal when full. Do remember that when the silica is dry that the problem of dust cloud formation arises again. The technique illustrated here is possibly the simplest means of column chromatography. Variations do exist and you will undoubtedly evolve your own favourite way. For instance, the use of glass columns with a built-in solvent reservoir, or the use of compressed air through a regulator instead of bellows. Though do take care to set the regulator at no more than 5 psi when you're using glass columns.